let's talk about companion planting, or basically figuring out what are your plant's friends and what are their frenemies. This year, I am working really hard at companion planting. I did some of that last year, but eventually I got overwhelmed and I just kind of tossed stuff in the ground. And to be completely honest, that may end up happening some this year too. So far, so good. I have not. However, as parts of the garden are already growing and needing maintenance and others are needing planting, I don't guarantee that I'll be able to keep up. But every year we learn more, we get better, right? Right. So companion planting is really studying to see what plants help your plant to grow, which plants stop it or draw bugs to it. For example, my favorite companion planting for this year is sage and members of the cabbage family. Why? I have a horrible problem with cabbage worms in my garden. And so I was pretty desperate to find a solution. And I found that sage is an excellent planting partner for your cabbage family because the smell of the sage is so strong that the cabbage worms end up not coming. I don't know if it makes it so they can't smell the cabbages or if it just repels them in general. However, I'm very excited about this. So I did plant sage in between my Brussels sprouts. I did seeds, and I don't know if they'll come up because I don't think I followed the directions for the sage very well. Oops. I didn't realize it was going to be so important, or I would have done a better job. Additionally, I found that you can plant calendula and nasturtiums in with your cucumbers, and those have benefits for each other. And you can also plant dill with your cucumbers and cilantro with your tomatillos. And I find those really funny that those are good companion plants because what do you use to make dill pickles? Dill and cucumber. What do you use to make salsa verde? Tomatillos and cilantro. Well, and onions and garlic, but that's beside the point. I don't know if those are good together or not. But I worked really hard with what's been planted so far, which is pretty much everything you can see. Let's see. There. Pretty much everything you can see in the video has been planted already. Plus some in the herb garden have already been planted. But I worked using little index cards, and I made a video which I'm going to put on here. But I warn you in advance, I really struggled with this video because I was sitting on my porch, I had index cards all around me, and I was trying to focus on getting the cards put together, arranging my companion plants. I was in a rush because I was trying to get them done before time to make dinner, and there was rain coming. And I kept forgetting to keep the camera moved so you could see as I added new index cards. I didn't get the camera up far enough. You know, some days you just can't win. But I'm gonna go ahead and include it because even though you can't see everything, you kind of see my thought process and why I put things next to each other, and that might be helpful. Or it might not. If not, skip it. That's fine. I won't be insulted. It was not my best video ever. The content is important because it tells you the method to my madness. But the video quality itself is pretty terrible. So, yeah, sorry. But anyway, I'm going to put that video on now. I hope it's helpful. And as always, don't forget to like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you later. Hello there. I am here today to plan my garden. And the way I do it, the way I'm trying it this year is a little different. Probably a lot different than most people, but that's okay because I'm weird. So we are going to play a game of garden arrangement Tetris. I've got these cards each card has the amount of sun that the plant needs, the amount of water, its name, what it loves and hates, and its height. So I'm going to start by organizing these into 3 groups. Ones that need very little water, ones that need moderate, ones that need a lot, which actually I don't think I have any that need a lot. But for me, this is really important because of the way the garden is arranged. There are 2 specific parts of it that are really, really hard to get watered well. And so I would rather those 2 parts, the back corner and the side corner especially, I would really like those to be things that don't require a lot of water so that they will grow naturally through my bad watering techniques. So let's do this. Poor man's weatherglass is moderate. Yellow squash, just a little water. Soapwort, just a little. Peas, I didn't put it on there. I feel like they're moderate though, so it's fine. Sunflowers only require a little. Larkspurs, moderate. Amaranth is a small amount. Cucumbers, moderate. Milkweed is a small amount. Chives is moderate. Evening primrose is moderate. Calendula. Cherokee wax beans actually don't take a lot of water. Burgundy bush do. Leeks do not. Echinacea is kind of like a low to moderate. Sage is low. Basil's medium. Balloon flowers low. Tomatillo's low. Lemon balm is kind of unusual because it's one that needs deep but infrequent waterings. So I think I may put that out by my lavender. I'm not sure. Strawberries are moderate. Onions are small amount. Woo, exciting stuff. Also, my cat's here helping. Hold on, let me show you. All you got to see was his butt, which is fine because his butt is adorable. So let me move you down. I'm sure my neighbors always wonder what I'm doing when I do things like this. So now we're going to actually set these out. We'll start with the ones that are low first. I know that I want my tomatillos at the end. I would say they're about 24 inches tall. Okay, what else? Milkweed, amaranth, sunflower, soapwort. So I think I'm going to put my sunflowers against the fence, which gives them some extra support, and my amaranth next to them, which gives the amaranth some support. Let's see, and then on the back wall, I think I want milkweed, which is really tall. That'll make a cool border, separating us from the neighbor. And it likes sunflowers, so that's also perfect. Ooh, actually, let me switch these. So sunflower and milkweed would be good together. Amaranth I'll put against the back wall. So this is the side, this is the back. Let's see, I'm gonna put tomatillos in the corner, and they go well with basil, cilantro. I don't have cilantro yet, but I'll put some there. Marigold, yarrow, borage, parsley, peas, and alyssum. Oh, and they go well with cabbages. Okay, that could be a good transition. Let's see what else we've got here real quick. All right. So the sage and the leeks go well with strawberry. So I'm going to put them at the edge of the strawberries. because strawberries take moderate watering and leeks and sage take minimal. And onions also kind of the same. Let's see, so that leaves balloon flower. I think I'm gonna make that my border. Ooh. Let me think for a second. Echinacea, I'm going to make also part of the back border. And then, let's see. I think I'll do soapwort over here. And then my strawberry slash leek, sage, onion patch here. Which I don't think you can see, but see how we're starting to make a plan? So we've got this half of the yard, this half of the garden done. So now we've got to move to this half. Which actually, there we go. Okay, and the Cherokee beans, I'm gonna have to look at these. I forget if they climb or not. All right, and then the other part, let's see, what else is good with strawberry? Is there anything? Lavender salvia. Larkspur, plant away from the garden. So that's, larkspur is not supposed to be by your food and things. It's got some toxic elements. It's gonna go in the back corner of the yard. Okay, pea. I've got Brussels sprouts already here. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go out and look and see exactly where my Brussels sprouts are. So I'm gonna have to move all of these down because the Brussels sprouts are right here already. And they're growing well. The peas will be with them. The peas are gonna climb up them when they get taller. But the strawberry can't be by them. So I'll have to find something else to put in the middle. Let's see what else we've got. Let's see. So strawberries are complicated. They're not supposed to be by tomato, peppers, squash, cucumber, mince, or cabbage. I think I'm gonna switch them with the tomatillos because even though it says the tomatillos need minimal water, mine last year really struggled. So I think we'll do the leek, sage, onion, strawberry group because they're all gonna be planted together. Over there, we'll move the tomatillos over here. Chives like them. What else? Like tomato-y products. Nothing particularly. So then we'll do we'll need a group for cucumbers. So cucumbers grow well with calendula, nasturtium, which I don't have ready yet, but that'll be in with my cucumber. So they will grow over here. I think I'll put some beans in the middle just as a good separation. Let's see. Poor man's man's weatherglass is a really pretty flower. It's not that tall. Evening primrose, I'm gonna put in my back garden. Basil I'm gonna put in my backyard, and again, that's where it was last year. Yellow squash. I'm gonna switch. Ooh, now we're starting to fly. I'm going to put the cucumbers by the tomatillos. Gonna put the beans here, then yellow squash here. Sorry about that. And then beans, I'll be rotating them in and out of things all through the year. I really think these grow. Like I think they are climbing. So I'll put those over here for now. Poor man's weatherglass as a border. And I think I've got my plan.